The following is a presentation of PH Athletics. We welcome all of you to our PH Athletics continuing coverage of Pascack Hills boys basketball in 2025. We're about a minute and a half from a Big North Patriot Division battle in boys basketball. 4-3 Westwood, 1-2 in Patriot Division play. Challenging 7-1 Pascack Hills, undefeated in Patriot Division play. They have won 7 straight games. Good evening, everybody. I'm Matthew Merlino. Very happy to take you through this game in which Westwood has not won in 2 games against the Broncos. They split the divisional series last year with Hills winning at home and Westwood winning when they played at Westwood. But Hills did get the 2-1 advantage last year with a win in the BIT semifinal. They lead the overall series going back to 2013, 20-8 in favor of Pascack Hills. As we said, 7 straight wins coming off a comeback win, 47-43 against Ramsey, their third, and they lead both the Big North Patriot Division standings at 3-0 in division, and they are first of 21 teams in the North 1 Group 2 PowerPoint rankings. Westwood, with their 1-2 record, third of the 6 teams, as we have just a little issue with the sound equipment, but we'll get that sorted. Westwood, as we said, is third of 6 teams in the Patriot Division standings, and they are 11th of the 21 teams. Top 16 make the tournament in those PowerPoint rankings. They're led by Rob Karsich, coming off a 47-37 loss against Mahwah. Before that, they had a 50-42 win at Riverdale for their only divisional win. They also lost 65-43 at Indian Hills, a team which Pascack Hills beat 72-55. The Broncos led by Coach Paul DeRico. We go to another Paul, our public address announcer, Mr. Paul Henry, who will give us our pregame announcements.
Good evening and welcome to the Pascack Hills High School. The Broncos with Pascack Hills take on the Cardinals with Westwood High School. This contest is being conducted according to the rules of the NJSIAA, ensuring fair competition among players. Spectators cannot promote police marksmanship by observing these rules and adhering to the NJSIAA spectator code of conduct. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion, as well as shouting and disagreeing with officials, will lead to objection, suspension, or abuse or arrest. For a complete description of spectator code of conduct, please visit the Pascack Hills Westwood. We thank you for participating in cooperation to make this an enjoyable, competitive experience for you. And now, from left to the Cardinals. At guard number 3, R.J. Adachini. At guard number 21, Dick Klein. At guard number 2, Joe Sertelli. At guard number 4, Mike Rinaldi. And at guard number 12, Sean Morrison. The Cardinals, head by Mr. Bob Varsity, assisted by Mr. Jim Holberg and Mr. Garrett Nelson. And now, here are your 20-24-25 Pascack Hills Broncos! At guard number 23, Hunter O'Neal. At guard number 25, James Foley. At center, Joshua Wright. Mr. Matt Brady and Mr. John Wilson. Congratulations for tonight's game, Mr. Charles Duloff, Mr. Kevin Flores, and Mr. George Michael. At this time, we ask the roll please rise to move their hats as we listen to our Pascack Little Chamber Choir sing the national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous light o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare above bursting in air came through the night where the flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the
And here we go. We have 4 8-minute quarters to bring you the last time Westwood defeated Pascack Hills was January the 16th of last year. 1 year removed, and it's been a tough one for Westwood, but they do have a winning record, 4-3, although they're looking to get to 500 in divisional play. Player to watch for them, only a sophomore, number 3, R.J. Anecki, the leader in point scoring at 105. He also has 30 free throws and 32 pointers. He leads the team in that category. He starts alongside number 4, Michael Rinaldi, who's in the center. Joe Saratelli is number 2. Number 12 is Sean Morrison, and number 21, Nick Klein. The starting 5 for Pascack Hills, as always, includes 5 seniors. Josh Wright in the middle, James Foley, Connor Onikian, and Jake Polsky lined up in the backcourt. Tyler Lazarus in the front court. We're ready to go on a Thursday night in Montreal. Tip goes to Onikian, and we are underway. It's Onikian to Lazarus as we get things started. Here's Polsky. Polsky against Ramsey, a bit slower than he usually is. Only had 18, but he does have 181 points through 8 games. They tried to get it into him there. It went back to Westwood. Bodies go everywhere, and the card's secure. This is Anecki, the sophomore, taking it up. He'll get it back after a pass. Our cheerleaders are here tonight, as they usually are on Thursday nights. New deal for Pascack Hills with the winter cheerleaders. Here's Saratelli, a deep 3. Good for the first points of the game. Early 3 starts things off from Joe Saratelli, his 14th of the season. Here's Foley off the pass from Lazarus, has Polsky and Onikian, gives it to Connor. Onikian, now it's Lazarus. Lazarus trying to drive, lost it, out of bounds and staying. And we'll see what Lazarus can do on the inbound play here. Just about a minute has passed. It is 3-0 Westwood. Laz got it to Wright. Now it's Foley driving and 1. Early chance to tie things up for James Foley. First foul of the game is on the sophomore Nick Klein. And Foley comes into this game 3 for 4 from the free throw line in recorded attempts this season. Bouncing around, he's 4 for 5 now, and we have an early tie at 3. R.J. Anecki at the top of the key, trying to use his speed. Here's Saratelli finding Anecki once again. He spins, looked to kick, now he's double covered, goes for 2, missed it, in and out. And Polsky's able to rip down the board. Here comes Laz up the court, right back to Polsky. Polsky crossing now at the foul line, lost it. Morrison scrambling, he's able to get it back inbounds, and Anecki will take it up. Three-point shot, no good this time from Saratelli. It's out of bounds and going down to Pascack Hills. Lazarus took it up. Here's O'Nickian. And he'll get it to Wright. Down to Polsky. Lost it, but he was fouled. This one will be on the floor. Second of the game and second on Westwood. The first on Michael Rinaldi. Another inbound play off that foul. Here comes Lazarus looking. Tried to find Wright. It was tipped. Scramble for it. Looks like Westwood has it. They do. It's Klein getting it out. Saratelli looking to drive. Now he goes over to Anecki to reset. Good defensive start for Westwood. We're tied at 3, but no points have been scored since about 6.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Klein went over to Anecki on the wing. He's covered by Polsky. Spinning, going for 2. Good. It's Lazarus down 2, going over to Polsky. Morrison almost. Now Polsky with another errant pass, and it's taken away by Saratelli. It's Anecki trying to cross. He loses it, picks it back up, kicks. Morrison, open 3, no good. Rebound for Connor O'Nickian and Pascack Hills. Westwood last year, a first-round exit in the state tournament, 4th of the 6 teams in the Big North Patriot Division. They lost as the 10 seed at number 7 Jefferson in the first round of the state tournament. Wright missed the layup. He fell going for the rebound. Here's a 2, and good from Joe Saratelli. It's a 4-point Cardinal lead. Four and a half to go in the first quarter. It's O'Nickian. Finds Foley, open 3. No good, in and out rebound for Sean Morrison. Anecki with the kick to Rinaldi. His 3, no good, just barely. Foley fighting for the rebound. Out of bounds. It's going to be staying with the Cardinals. Saratelli trying to get it to Klein. They'll reset with Anecki in the backcourt. Three-pointer, no good. This time once again for Saratelli. Him and Michael Rinaldi are the 2 3-point shooters. That's Saratelli for Westwood and Michael Rinaldi. Right off the give from Lazarus for the first Hills points in a while. It's a 2-point game. Coming down to 3.5 left in the quarter. Foley has 3, Wright has 2 in the Hills scoring category. And Anecki looking to drive. Kicks. Rinaldi for 3. No good. Out of bounds. Touch Josh Wright last. Crowd's fired up tonight. Anecki crossing, trying to get rid of O'Nickian, looks to drive. He's on the ground. Rinaldi, they're looking for a travel. 3-pointer from the corner, no good. Rinaldi brings down the board. Morrison on the corner. They work it back to Anecki, down to 3 left. Looking to extend what is a 2-point lead. 3 could do it, no good. O'Nickian on the rebound. Laz will take it back up with under 3 left in the first quarter. Lazarus looking to find somebody, needs some help. Gets it back to Polsky. Polsky on the drive, no good on the lay. And the rebound goes to Saratelli. Kicked over to Klein. He looks to drive, blocked by Laz. Polsky off the rebound from Wright, looking for his first points. He's fouled, and we'll have a chance to get him from the free throw line. Third foul on Westwood of the quarter, first on Joe Saratelli for the game. 2 shots for Polsky. Comes into this game 49 for 64 from the free throw line. That was his 50th made free throw of the season. And he makes both to tie us up at 7. So Polsky has 2, Wright has 2, and Foley has 3. This is Klein working it back to Onecki. And Klein got it once again, trying to get it to Onecki. Onecki came up, couldn't defend. Here's Onecki for 3. No good. Polsky's got the rebound, looking to break one off. One man to beat, gets by him, scores for a Hills lead. That's Jake Polsky with his 4th point of the night. Westwood scrambling now to try and get back the lead they once had, or at least tie it. Jack Walsh, who just came on, had it for a moment. Errant pass from Nick Klein gives possession back to the Broncos. It's Lazarus who will bring it up with just about a minute 30 left in the quarter, and a 2-point Hills lead, their first of the game. Onecki on the wing, gets it back to Laz. Lazarus crossing, kicks to Foley in the corner. Looked to drive on the baseline, but he's called for a travel. And another substitution for Westwood. Connor Reedy, a junior, comes on for sophomore starter Nick Klein. It'll be Onecki to Saratelli, and right back with a minute 15 left. Walsh, top key. He goes back to Saratelli. It's Saratelli getting it down to Morrison. Nice pass to Walsh. His lay, no good. And it's Foley on the board with a minute left in the quarter. Polsky. Goes from the elbow. Good for 2. Jake Polsky. Down to 45. We have our first foul on Pascack Hills of this game. It is on Tyler Lazarus as one Westwood player tried to drive in. This one will be inbounded from the sideline. Looks like Sean Morrison will take it. And he works it in the backcourt to Onecki. 40 seconds left in the quarter. A 4-point Hills lead. Nice cross to get rid of Onecki, and good for 2 from the foul line. 25 to go in the quarter. Laz and Hills will probably look for the final shot of it as they look to extend their 2-point lead before the halftime break, before the end of the quarter. Polsky looking to drive, going for 2. He gets it. Nearly untouched on that drive to make it a 4-point game once again from midcourt. No good at the end of the quarter. Saratelli missed, and we end the first quarter on a Big Hills run, 13-9. Second quarter ready to begin in Montvale. Westwood down 4. They'll start it with possession, and it will be Sean Morrison looking to inbound. 5 on the court for Hills. No changes from the starting 5. It's all seniors. Wright, Foley, Polsky, Onikian, and Lazarus. Foley has 3, Polsky has 8, and Wright has 2 to make up the 13 points scored in the first quarter by Pascack Hills. Here's a drive. No good from Saratelli. Onikian pulls down the board and will bring it up. Now he works it to Lazarus. I have the Westwood coach, Rob Karsich, right in front of me. We have a foul going the other way, it looks like. There's some sort of violation. I didn't get to see that. Here comes Anecki up the court. Anecki worked it over to Connor Reedy, who subbed on late in that first quarter. Here's Anecki back to Reedy. And it's stolen. Josh Wright. Open chance, blocked, out of bounds, and going to stay. Reedy last touched it. The inbound will be from Tyler Lazarus. Laz got it into Onikian. He finds Polsky at the top of the key. And now it's Lazarus for 2. No good. Gets his own rebound. Tried to go back up. He was fouled. Wright made the layup, but it won't count. First foul of the quarter. It is the first on R.J. Anecki of the night. And the 4th total on Westwood today. Hills only has 1. It was on the floor, apparently. It looked to be a shooting foul, but it was not. Laz got it into Wright. Wright goes over to Onikian. He'll look to drive. Now at the free throw line, drives some more, goes up, and this one will bring 2 free throws. And I believe that is the second straight on Anecki. We'll wait for confirmation from the scoreboard. Onikian comes into this game 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Now he's 4 for 6, just barely. And Onikian 1 for 2 on that trip. It is a 5-point Hills lead. And that was the second on Anecki. We can confirm Saratelli responds with a 3. Back down to a 2-point Hills lead. Here's Lazarus with 6.5 left. Tries to lob it for Polsky. He goes back, and we have another foul. And this one will be 2 shots for Josh Wright, as it is the first on Connor Reedy. Wright is 7 for 14 in his free throw attempts. 8 for 15. And we got 2 changes as Rinaldi and Klein come on for both Reedy and Sean Morrison. Wright 2 for 2 on that trip, and it is a 4-point game once again. Anecki crossing again, trying to break Laz, but he stays with them, and he slips and falls. Travel on Westwood. Here comes Lazarus up the court. Got the screen from Polsky, but it's going the other way. Moving screen on Jake Polsky for his first foul of the game. We have a little bit of a stoppage here as they make the change. Max Nadell is on for Jake Polsky. This is a very interesting shift. And some contact, and Nadell, about 5 seconds into his appearance, has his first foul of the game. 3 team fouls on Westwood this quarter. Bonus is triggered at 5. There's 2 on Hills. Nice drive for Anecki. He's fouled going for 2. And that will be the second straight on Nadell. Anecki will shoot from the free throw line. Only substitution made for Hills has been that Nadell change as Anecki makes his first. Does matter for R.J. Anecki, and it is a 3-point game as Onikian gets the pass from Josh Wright. It's Laz trying to drive. Now it's Onikian off the pass from Nadell. Onikian got it to Laz. Here's Foley in the corner. James Foley passes back to Tyler Lazarus. He looks to drive and scores for 2. Anecki looking to break Nadell. He crosses, tries to drive. Hills gets there. Now kicks. It's a deep 3. Saratelli good. It's always hotly contested in the Big North Patriot Division. Tonight no different. A 2-point game, 5 to go in the first half. Onikian on the wing. Gets it back to Nadell. You're good, bud. Here comes Max Nadell. He gets it back to Tyler Lazarus. And we're going to have a travel called on Lazarus as we get 2 changes. Sean Morrison and Connor Reedy on for Westwood as both Jack Walsh and Nick Klein come off. Somebody needs to inbound. It'll be Saratelli to Anecki. Anecki get it to Saratelli. He turns and shoots. No good for 2. On the floor, Nadell with a dive, and he does get the board. Onikian as Nadell takes a fall. Who's this going to be on? It'll be Reedy. Connor Reedy with his second of the quarter as Nadell took a bit of a spill. And Westwood, with their head coach Rob Karsich taking their first time out and the first time out overall of this game. Timeout just about over. We will continue the second quarter with just about 4.5 minutes to go. Pascack Hills has maintained a 2-point lead. They had a 4-point lead since the start of the first quarter. End of the first quarter, excuse me. Here's Lazarus taking it up the court. 5 on the court for Hills. Jake Polsky's back on. Jonah Beebe is on for Onikian. Foley and Josh Wright has it right now. Got it to the baseline. Nice give to James Foley. Back up to 4 with 4 to go in the half. Pass out 3 for Saratelli. Good again. Joe Saratelli makes it a 1-point game, 20-19 with under 4 left in the quarter. It's Laz giving it back to Foley. He looked to drive, Ball stolen. Westwood could lead for the first time this quarter. Reedy going for two. Missed. Rebound for Foley. Lazarus got it over. Looks to drive. Nice pass. Beebe for three. No good. Rebound Laz. Nice hustle play. The two. No good. In and out. Rebound Sean Morrison. And it'll be Anecki. Again, a Westwood score would give them their first lead of this half. That three way off. And the rebound for Polsky. Polsky lost it. This one's going to stay. Change for Westwood. Jack Walsh comes on for Connor Reedy. Lazarus needs somebody, finds Polsky in the corner. Polsky with the kick to Foley. His three. Good! James Foley! Nothing but net. He's got 8 tonight. Rinaldi in the corner. Saratelli almost lost it. Held it under control. Anecki with Laz on the coverage. Spinning. Needs to find his way through. Now kicks to Morrison. Saratelli deep three. Off. And the rebound for Wright. 2.5 left in the quarter. 23-19 our score. Lazarus tried to find Polsky on the baseline. Could not. Here's Beebe at the top of the key. Goes down to Foley. Another two for James Foley. He's got 10 tonight. One more foul for Westwood, and Hills is in the bonus. 2 minutes left in the half. Morrison. He got it to Anecki. Coach Karsich calling out UConn as Anecki resets to get the play call off. Anecki looking to drive, lost it, got it back at the free throw line. Now a three for Morrison, no good. Right on the rebound, ripped back away by Walsh. Out of bounds going down to Hills. And it'll be Reedy coming on for Joe Saratelli. Beebe will get it to Lazarus, and we'll be back underway with 1:45 left. Big run for Hills has let him stretch out a 6-point lead. They're looking to add to it right here. Lazarus finds Beebe right near the sideline. Got it to Laz back. He goes to the baseline now, out of bounds, and going down to Westwood. It'll be Anecki taking it up. Look to Reedy, falling still with Westwood. Anecki deep three, no good. Rebound for Josh Wright. He can't secure it though. On the floor, he's got it. Gives it right up to Laz, who finds Foley. And now Foley will slow things down with just under a minute left in the quarter. Here's Wright off the pass from Polsky, spinning and fouled. He'll shoot 2. He has 4 today. That's the 5th foul on Westwood, so Hills is in the bonus. We'll see who it was on in a moment. Here's Wright with 2 shots. That one is the first, I believe, on Jack Walsh, number 14. And Wright misses his first. But is able to make his second, and it is a 7-point Hills lead coming towards the halftime break. 50 seconds, now down to 45 left in the second quarter. RJ Anecki. He goes over to Rinaldi, back to Anecki on the wing. Under 40. 3-pointer. No good. Foley jumping, can't get the rebound. Morrison gets it, lost it, but it's staying. Nick Klein with a quick substitution for RJ Anecki as they get their taller players on the court with 30 seconds left in the half. Klein with it now. They have it with Klein. It was Reedy for a moment there. Now on the baseline, Rinaldi. Work it around. Reedy, three. No good. Right at the end. Can Polsky or Foley get one last shot? They still have 5 seconds. Polsky looking up court. 2 to go in the half. He goes a deep three. No good. Right at halftime. And our score's 26-19 at the break. Hills with a big lead off of a big second quarter run. We're back in about 10 in Montvale. We are back and ready to begin the second half in a game that was defined by a Pascack Hills run in the second quarter that saw them take a 26-19 lead. We thank you for joining us here on PH Athletics. I'm Matthew Merlino, and we are happy to continue our coverage of Pascack Hills boys basketball in 2025, where they have gone 7-1. They are on a 7-game winning streak and have not lost a league game yet this season. They are first in the North 1 Group 2 Power Points and in the Patriot Division standings, where Westwood currently sits third with their 1-2 league record. Their only league win coming against Riverdale Hills with an overtime win against Mawa, a 72-55 one against Indian Hills, and a close one, 47-43 at Ramsey on Tuesday. Student section gets up as we get you the 5 on the court to begin the second half for Hills. It's Connor Onikian, Tyler Lazarus, James Foley, Jake Polsky, and Josh Wright, the starting 5, all seniors. It is Lazarus, had Foley on the wing, now looks to drive himself, needs help, got it to Wright. In the paint, turning, shooting, no good for 2. Foley with the board, looked to get it out, got it back himself, found Wright, tried to get it down to Onikian, miscommunication and intercepted. This is RJ Anecki for Westwood, their points leader coming in. Now it's Rinaldi who drives himself. Wright has his hand in there, it's out of bounds and staying. Rinaldi wants a foul, he won't get one. Inbound goes to Anecki, he takes a 3, no good. Rebound Rinaldi, right back to him, Anecki. Kicks, here's a 3 in the corner, Saratelli in and out. And the rebound almost ripped down by Wright. Looks like they're going to call a foul here on Jack Walsh, which Coach Rob Karsich is not happy about. And that is the second on Walsh and the first of the third quarter. Onikian gets it into Lazarus here. Just about a minute played, no scores yet in the third quarter. Lazarus to Onikian. And it's Laz getting it back. Now it's Foley on the wing. Foley, here's Polsky, top key. Had a bit of a slow first half, now found Laz. Here's Onikian, open 3, no good. Rebound Foley, good for 2. James Foley having himself a night. He has 12 of the 28 tonight, leading Hills. Anecki kicking it to Rinaldi, now in the corner. Had Morrison, now it's Anecki on the wing with Laz in his face. Here's Rinaldi off the pass, got it right back to RJ Anecki. Rinaldi, now it's Saratelli, he looks to drive, no good for 2. Rebound Polsky, spinning and finding Lazarus. Laz looking to drive, the kick to Onikian. Pump fake now on the wing. Laz got it back though. Looks to drive. Here's the kick. Polsky for 3. No good. And nearly out. Onikian kept it in. Foley to Laz. And now here's Polsky. Spinning. Going for 2. He's fouled. And this one is the first on Sean Morrison. Jake Polsky shooting 2. Polsky's first, no good, in and out. Polsky had a bit of a slowdown against Ramsey, only scored 18 in that one as he hits free throw number 2 here. And so far tonight, has just 9 points, still only 3 behind James Foley for the most for Pascack Hills. This is a foul on Pascack Hills and on Josh Wright for his first. And we're going to get an inbound play here as the foul was on the floor. It'll be Joe Saratelli. Anecki looks to drive, now kicks. Here's Walsh. Was on the elbow, now got it to Saratelli. Here's Rinaldi on the wing with Wright in his face, and he'll take it back. Rinaldi now looks to drive, the kick. Walsh now in the wing to Morrison. Found Rinaldi, looks to drive, shoved out of bounds. We have a foul. And that is the second straight on Josh Wright for Pascack Hills, as junior Liam Kaza will sub on for the first time tonight in favor of Wright. Inbound for Westwood. They get it to Anecki. Anecki crossing at the free throw line. Looks to drive. No good. Polsky rejected that one. Here's Anecki for three. Revenge. It's a 7-point game, 4:45 left in the third quarter. Polsky back over to Onikian. It's Laz into Onikian for two. No good. Tipped out for Anecki. Anecki had it. Here's a drive. Shot. No good. Rebound went to Jack Walsh. Now it's with Lazarus. Laz needs some help. Goes to Polsky cross court. Polsky went up to Onikian, but Coach Paul DeRico took the first Hills time out of the game before the pass got there. Just over 4 to go in the third quarter. Hills with a 29-22 lead. And possession right here. Tyler Lazarus with it off the inbound from Connor Onikian. Now he goes to the corner. Polsky for three. No good. And the rebound to Westwood. Saratelli, the junior, got it to Anecki. Anecki to Rinaldi, his three, no good from the wing. Jumping Jack Walsh, but Laz almost got it back. Walsh, Laz, bodies go everywhere. It's Onikian who ends up with it. Polsky, they calm down. Here's Lazarus. All the way over to Onikian, and now Foley in the corner, right back. Polsky, pump faked, got it into Kaza. Now it's Laz looking to drive. Kick, Foley, baseline. Tipped away. Anecki able to keep it in against the wall. It's still with Hills. Polsky, right down, baseline. No good for two. And Westwood ends up with it. It's Anecki. And this one's going to be a foul, the second on Tyler Lazarus. It's Rinaldi. Blocked. The pass blocked by Lazarus. Now it's Walsh. Here's Morrison on the wing. 3 to go, under 3 to go in the third quarter. It's Saratelli working it out to Rinaldi. Anecki, top key. Here's a three. R.J. Anecki. 4-point game. Lazarus with 2:15 left. Needs some help, finds Kaza. Now Polsky looked to shoot. Found Onikian in the corner and got it back. A little deep to take that one. Pump fakes, now drives. Here's Anecki looking to drive. Saratelli back to him. Three, no good for Anecki. Laz pulled it down. It's been a bit of a low-scoring third quarter. Westwood has brought the lead down to 4 with 1:40 to go. Onikian lost that one, and it'll go to the Cardinals. And Coach Rob Karsich going to take the second Westwood timeout of this game. One and a half to go in the third. 4-point game. Westwood took a timeout. They have possession. R.J. Anecki, their point guard, will take it up. Anecki sent it down to Morrison. His two blocked by Foley. It's Lazarus taking it up. He worked it over to Polsky. Polsky down to Laz, goes for two and hits it. And it is a 6-point game. Here's Saratelli. Anecki now down to Walsh. All the way over to Rinaldi, who played a little taps and gave it to Saratelli. Here's Anecki for another three, no good, tipped right all the way back. This one shouldn't be backcourt. Anecki got it. It is a backcourt violation, and Westwood is not happy about that. They're going to conference. They're going to see whether that is the case. And they apologize for making what was the wrong call. It will be an inbound. Rinaldi will get it to Anecki, essentially how it was before, except with a little break there. Here's Saratelli. Anecki. With 30 to go in the quarter. Anecki driving, turning, kicked. Rinaldi on the drive. Good for two. 31-27. 15 on the clock in the third. Laz will take anything they give to him. Oh, a blocking foul called there. That one is the second on Sean Morrison. And it is the third on Westwood this quarter. Both teams have 3, so no team will probably get in the bonus. Kaza, easy layup up off the inbound from Tyler Lazarus. We apologize for that. Here's with 33 seconds left, 3 seconds to go. Three-pointer, no good right at the end of the quarter from Jack Walsh. It is 33-27 at the end of 3. Welcome back. 8 minutes remain. 33-27, Hills lead. Westwood will inbound in this Big North Patriot Division clash where the Broncos look to go 4-0 in divisional play. 10 games for every team. One at home, one away against every league opponent. Hills is yet to play Ramsey or Riverdale at home. Yet to play Riverdale at all. They played Ramsey on the road and took on Indian Hills and Mahwah. We have a foul on Tyler Lazarus here as the quarter begins. And that is Lazarus's third. Got it into Rinaldi, his three no good. And this one kept in by Laz, goes out off of Morrison. It's Polsky giving it right back to Lazarus off the pass. Now Foley at the baseline. Tried to give it into Kaza, but it was tipped away by Walsh. He secured it. Now it's Saratelli for three. Contested and no good. Rebound for Lazarus. And here comes Polsky giving it right back. Foley, baseline drive. Takes it himself this time. Missed it though, and Westwood able to grab the rebound. Here is Anecki. It's Rinaldi who will kick it to Saratelli. Saratelli trying to drive, he's fouled. And this one, we'll see who it's on. Looks to be the fourth. And it is the fourth on Tyler Lazarus. 2 shots for Joe Saratelli of Westwood. Makes his first after a few bounces. Changes for both squads as Josh Wright and Connor Onikian come on for Hills. Tyler Lazarus, who's on 4 fouls with 7 minutes, is off. Jonah Beebe is also on, as Foley and Polsky the only ones to stay. Wright is on 2, and Polsky's on 1. Lazarus came off after getting his 4th. Beebe with it now. And it's Polsky. Polsky crossing, looking to drive. Fouled and one. Somehow, he still is on point. Saratelli has 1 on the night. That one being his first. Polsky missed the and 1. Foley tried to tip it. Rinaldi got the rebound. Now here comes Anecki. Deep 3, no good for Westwood. Rebound Josh Wright. And work to Foley. Gave it to Polsky, and now it's James Foley again. Foley back to Polsky. 6 minutes left. It's a 6-point Hills lead as Onikian has it. Got it to Wright, has Beebe on the wing, drives himself. Josh Wright for 2. It is a 9-point game. Anecki worked it to Saratelli, needs the 3, has it. Back down to 6. Make that 5, it's 32-37. Beebe got it to Wright. Wright lost it, Anecki keeps it in. Taking it through, 3 down, it's a 3-on-3 game. Beebe last touched it, almost had it on the ground. Saratelli found Anecki. Connor Reedy's also on. Anecki trying to spin. He's fouled. Connor Onikian with his first. Anecki with 2 shots. Missed his first. And missed his second as well. They did get the rebound though. Reedy now to Anecki once again. He kicked it to the wing. Lost. Polsky. Open drive. Lost it though. On the ground. Got it back. Foley driving. Scoring 2. Seven-point advantage. Klein with the kick to Rinaldi in the corner. 3. Good. Joe Serratelli makes 3. It's a 4-point game as Westwood takes a break. 4.5 to go. Down to the final 4.5. It's been close, defensive, but Hills has been in control ever since the end of the first quarter. It's 39-35 in favor of the Broncos right now, and it's Jonah Beebe, the sophomore, who will inbound, and he's able to find Connor Onikian, who had his first foul just a moment ago. Polsky drives. Called for a travel. Anecki lost it almost. Now retains control down to 4. Anecki. They gave it to Walsh. His 3 good. It's a 1-point game. Now Hills needs to work for it, trying to extend that lead. They haven't scored in a little bit. And Coach Paul DeRico now uses one of his 3 remaining timeouts. It's a 1-point Hills lead, 5 on the court. Foley, Lazarus, Polsky, Onikian, and Josh Wright. The starting 5 back out there. All 5 of them are seniors. Here's Tyler Lazarus with under 4 to go in the game. Lazarus to Polsky on the wing. Right back. Onikian, now Laz with it again. They worked it over to Polsky. Now it's Foley at the free throw line. Nice cut to Laz. Lead back to 3. Anecki. Place is rocking. Rinaldi now with it. 3 could tie it for Westwood. Here's Anecki once again. He looks to drive. Blocked! Polsky, now Laz. 3 minutes left. Lazarus crossing, give to Polsky. Here's Foley looking to drive. Polsky almost lost it on that pass from Laz. Lazarus looking to drive, turns, finds Polsky once again. Pump fake, now it's Laz. Onikian has Polsky on his left, maybe a screen from right. Here's Polsky. Working his way around his man, now gets it to Laz. Under 2.5 to go. Laz looking to drive, needs help. Finds Polsky, his three, good! 44-38. That one the second on Jake Polsky. Anecki with 2. They're down 6. Oh, another block. Laz almost blocked the pass, out of bounds and going to stay. Anecki takes it back, a sophomore, but he's leading in scoring for the Cardinals. Worked it over to Saratelli, corner 3, they need it. Nick Klein gives it to him. Back down to a 3-point game, but Hills can change that. 1:30 to go. Lazarus looks to drive, finds Foley, baseline, good for 2. Anecchini. The 3 from Rinaldi, no good. Rebound secured by Hills. Onikian looking to add to the lead. Finds right, lost it, needs help. Right, triple covered. We have a tie-up and a jump ball. Arrow with Westwood. Or is it? It is not. It is with Pascack Hills. And the Broncos will inbound. Here's Lazarus. Gets it to Polsky. One-handed catch, former wideout. Lazarus. Polsky with it. 1 minute to go. They can try to hold on to it. Westwood may foul. Tipped out of bounds by Rinaldi. 56 to go. Right. And there's the foul from Rinaldi. Rinaldi is on 2. One more for Westwood. A lot more for Westwood. One more for Hills, and Westwood is in the bonus. 3 more for Westwood, and Hills is in the bonus. There's another foul, this one the 3rd on Jack Walsh. Onikian will look to inbound. Will need to be careful with it. Gets it to Wright. Wright is fouled over the back by Saratelli. 2 on him. And 1 more for Hills, and they'll be shooting. 52.3 to go. Ooh, slip for one of the Westwood players. Polsky got it. He was fouled by Walsh. I'll wait for confirmation. Looks like he's on his 3rd. And now Jake Polsky will be shooting 2 free throws. That could put Hills up by 7. Missed the first. And missed both. Exactly what Westwood wanted. Saratelli to Anecki. 45 to go. They need something. Here's a three. No good. Rebound to Anecki. Kicked it to Saratelli. Here's a deep three. Anecki no good. Wright grabs the board. Finds Foley. 30 seconds. Onikian will end it in style. Seven-point lead. 30 seconds left. We have just 27.6 seconds left in this fourth quarter. And what seems to be in this game, as Hills has pulled out a 48-41 lead. We shall see what happens after the Broncos took a timeout after they took said lead. Anecki worked it to Reedy. His two tipped away. Now it's Laz with it. They find Onikian, and they'll dribble it out. The 8th straight win for Pascack Hills is their 4th win in league play. They are undefeated in Patriot Division play in this season with a win over Westwood. Good night from Montvale. Our final score, 48-41. Pascack Hills with the dub over the Cardinals, their 3rd straight against Westwood, and their 4th in divisional play. We thank you for joining us. Next week will be a big one. We'll get you the schedule in just a moment as it loads up. Next week, we shall begin with a girls basketball game against Riverdale. That'll be Tuesday afternoon, 4:15. Then Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock, wrestling against Mawa. Then we may have a doubleheader Thursday. We do have girls at home for basketball. That's against Dumont. Then we may travel to Dumont for a boys game. And the night after, 7 o'clock, it's the big one, Pascack Valley in wrestling. We thank you for joining us here on PH Athletics. This is Matthew Merlino. So long from Montvale. Thank you for watching this presentation of PH Athletics. For more information, head to hills.pascack.org/athletics.